Sunday, July 26th. Thanks for tuning in. It is the birthday today of Carl Jung. And now he was born in Switzerland in 1875, and he was the founder of analytic psychology. He talked about myths and fairy tales and how they were similar, and he also created what we know as archetypes. And he believed that these archetypes came from a collective unconscious that we all share. Today is also the birthday of English author Aldous Huxley, born in Surrey in 1894. He wrote a bunch of novels that satirized English literary society, but we know him best for the fifth novel, Brave New World, which arose out of his distrust of 20th century politics and technology. Wow, that's kind of deja vu, isn't it? Maybe that should have been our word today. He ended that by envisioning a future where society functions like a Henry Ford assembly line, a mass-produced culture in which people are fed a steady diet of bland amusements, and they take an antidepressant called Soma to keep them from feeling anything negative. Wow. I don't know if I want to watch the new show because we're already living in a dystopian society. Thank you very much. Now, happily, it is the birthday of humorist and storyteller Jean Shepherd, born in Chicago in 1921. He is remembered for the autobiographical stories he told on the radio about a boy named Ralph Parker growing up in Indiana. Yes, and then one of those stories was made into one of my favorite Christmas films, A Christmas Story, in 1983. And this is a film he narrated, and it was about a boy who wants a BB gun for Christmas, even though every adult in his life says, "You'll shoot your eye out." Well, stories that he told on air were always improvised, which makes me love him even more. And they published it in a collection, and the collection that Ralphie's story came from, that the movie was about, is called In God We Trust, All Others Pay Cash. Love that guy. Today was also the day in 1775 that the Continental Congress established our postal system. Well, in January of 1774, Ben Franklin, who was originally running it for the British Crown, was fired because he was sympathetic to the colonists. So the Continental Congress formed a committee to determine the best way to organize things, and Franklin had the best way, with all kinds of organizational schedules and writers and plans to deliver the mail throughout the day so that it would get there sooner. So on this date in 1775, it was approved by the Congress, and the postal system that we know was established. Franklin was elected first Postmaster General for a hefty salary annually of $1,000. Well, we are at a time in our country right now where our postal system is being defunded and kind of in a little bit of a dangerous situation. And because we are 100 days away from the election, and for many of us, the ability to vote by mail is important and our right, it is really a good time for each of us to support the USPS, support the postal workers who are working on the front lines for us, and ensure that this organization stays safe and sane and healthy as well. Well, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. You know what you got to do. Till then, bye-bye.